Well, Blue Star is my home away from home. I've been coming for 2 years now, and I am having a blast.
Magic is you get to find people that you've never known before.
It's just the vibe and all your best friends around you.
It brings everyone together.
Kayaking, basketball, pottery, nature.
Just everything about it is amazing, and it just makes me a much happier person to be here.
Just hang out with your friends.
It won't be long.
Just feel so at home. Everyone accepts everyone, whether it's you're a new camper or you've been here for as long as you can remember.
Having fun is what camp is all about.
I start the countdown from about 275 days down to 0 days, and I'm always thinking about camp.
The minute you drive into camp, you feel an energy that you only experience here. Blue Star's a magical place. It feels like home.
You ready to go?
I can't think of a better place to spend my summer. When I arrived at camp, all my best friends and cabin mates were waiting, and it was the best feeling in the world to be back at my home. Blue Star is beautiful. I love the trees, the lake, the mountains are just absolutely gorgeous.
You feel the nature around you, and it's beautiful.
At camp, you live in a cabin with other children and 2 counselors, and it's really all about that little community that you're developing, that little family that you have with each other.
As parents, we feel that it's essential that every camper feels known, needed, cared for, and is able in some way to shape their community. One of the things that sets Blue Star apart is that we have been family-owned and run for over 65 years.
In 1948, my father and his brothers and their wives all were founders of Blue Star Camps, and they began the magic which was instilled in Blue Star both in a physical sense and in a spiritual sense. After 40 years of being an active camp director, I can tell you that my family did not expect that their ambitions were going to be fulfilled to the extent that Blue Star has blossomed and become such an institution in the world.
So Blue Star is a really unique camp in that we actually have 2 separate sets of staff. One staff is our activity specialist, and their whole job is to offer the highest quality instruction to our campers in all of the activities we offer at Blue Star.
My favorite option is arts and crafts.
I take fitness for AM option and DJ for PM options.
And the other part of our staff is our cabin counselors, and there's always 2 counselors per cabin, and their entire job is to make sure that every child is safe and having a fun, incredible experience.
Sharing a cabin with other girls is really, really cool.
Well, I love waking up with my best friends next to me every day.
Everyone's always smiling and they're always playing.
I've made a lot of friends at camp. I feel like I've known them my whole life.
I pretty much grew up at summer camp. I was a camper my whole life, and then a counselor, camp leader, and now I have the privilege of getting to be a camp director and owner and following in my grandparents and my parents' footsteps. And the great privilege of that is that I get to help give back this beautiful experience to a whole new generation of kids.
Seth and Lauren are really easy to talk to, and ever since my first year, they have been people that I always see around camp.
They both have such a wonderful knowledge about kids and about the camp.
And they're working their hardest to make sure every camper has the ideal Blue Star experience, the one I had growing up, the one that I'm here to provide for the campers as well.
Such as the ferns.
Our campers are encouraged and supported to reach out of their comfort zone to try new things.
Mountain biking trails are amazing. They're so much fun.
Me and my cabin have been going to this option for 3 years now with the same specialist, and she always has faith in us to try things that we wouldn't normally do at home.
Things could be challenging, and even it could be hard. When I'm finished with it, I feel really accomplished.
Good teamwork. I want to see high fives. I want to see the whole thing. You guys ready? Yeah! Let's go!
love the instructors.
You bowl soft?
They're awesome and amazing at tennis, and I've learned a lot.
Let it release so that there's no tension in the string. Excellent, well done.
Well, it's my first time going down the zip line, and I'm super excited.
Set, go.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I love to do pottery. I love playing with the clay and putting my hands on the wheel, and the instructors are so great and helpful.
I have to say that there's no other camp like Blue Star.
Okay, so this is your footage we've just...
So when you pick your harness up, just hold it by the green loop.
On this side of the road,
They're not on the computer, they're not on their cell phones texting, they're actually having a real experience interacting with their friends.
It's really fun to be with your friends, be at the lake. It's a really fun part of the week.
I love the blob.
Our core values have always been to really provide each camper with a unique and special experience that teaches them to be good citizens and to really make the world a better place.
The Shabbat services at Blue Star, that would have to be my favorite thing of the summer.
We know that every single day we are doing positive good work, and in our own little way, we're trying to make our world a better place.
Singing with your counselors and camp leaders and friends, and it's really nice and special. I think it's the most special part about camp.
There's this connection at the services that it really makes you feel like one.
It's so powerful because all these songs have so much meaning.
I felt really connected with everyone, and it was a really nice experience. It was very spiritual, and I felt like I was at home.
You just really can be yourself and find yourself, and I think it's really an important part of growing up.
Giving children the gift of camp allows them to have an experience that can be truly transformational and an experience that can be a foundation from which they can grow throughout the rest of their lives.
When you're at camp away from friends at home and family, your true character comes out and you become a much more independent person.
Teenagers are amazing to work with because you really do impact their life. They're at a critical time where they don't exactly know who they are, and camp is all about learning who they want to be.
We go on many different out-of-camp trips. Like I've been to a lot of the waterfalls around Hendersonville.
And it's fun, you get to be with your friends.
When you climb to the top of Pinnacle, you can see camp from up above, and it is just the most gorgeous place. It's so peaceful.
We climbed Mount Pinnacle and we stayed at the top.
The view is incredible.
I know in my heart that when a child thinks back about their time at Blue Star, they think about the beauty of the natural world. For many of us, the world becomes a living place when we're at camp. We get to see nature and we get to experience it differently than we do anywhere else in the world.
When we're out on the camp out, you know, we make our own food, we create the fire by ourselves.
Everyone around the campfire at night telling stories. It's a bonding experience.
Maccabeah is one of those spirited times at camp.
Do hereby agree to abide by the rules of sportsmanship and fair play.
It's when the whole camp comes together and you're fighting on different teams.
Color War is
everyone's favorite part of camp. When someone hears Color War, thinks of Color War, there's just a smile on their face.
Everybody dresses up, paints their faces, and gets really, hyped up and psyched for Color War.
We put our heart and soul into whatever team we got, and we pick what we're good at, and we try and help the team by doing that.
And I've done it every single year, and even though I'm not the most competitive person, it's a really fun part of camp.
When I reflect back on camp, I think of good times, I think of friends, and just magic, honestly.
I think that when they are sitting around the bonfire on their final night of the summer, they should think to themselves, wow, that was truly an incredible experience. I made so many friends, I felt so good about myself, I learned so many new things, and they should feel that they had, a very sweet summer with people who loved and cared about them.
At the key log ceremony, I'm so sad, crying, because I'm leaving my best friends.
I might be tearing up right now because just the thought of it is so heartbreaking.
I think that campers continue to come back to Blue Star because in Blue Star they've found what we like to call their forever home, which means it's a place that they always feel safe, they always feel comfortable, they're always able to experience that joy that we want them to experience, and they get to take that with them for the rest of their lives. So it's a real gift for us to be able to give that to them.
I love Camp Blue Star.
Blue Star is awesome.
I love Blue Star.
It's the Blue Star magic. That's the greatest part about camp.